I know y'all love Thug, and I love y'all. But y'all just bear with me. I'm finna destroy Young Thug. He will not be able to rap no more. Would it? Be quiet.
Hey, Wack, do you think it's over for Thug, man?
Yeah, we're gonna make sure that we still got about 2 more hours of content.
You have the right to call an attorney right now. You spoke for 2 hours. 2 hours.
Man, what is he doing talking? A 2-hour interrogation. And you mad at Yak got it.
Young Thug just released his new track titled Man I Miss My Dogs while revealing the release date of his newest album. However, rappers reacted in a very interesting way because 6ix9ine wrote, LOL, miss my guys. You didn't miss them when you were snitching. You didn't miss them on the jail phone talking all that. Rap industry is doomed if you let this snitch be valid again. Where Young Thug began rapping the song, Baby I'm Sorry, one of my biggest fears is losing you to the internet, waking up in our bed with you right by my neck, saying you don't break a sweat, pillow talking ain't my game, baby I love you. I know you see this rain, I know you feel my pain, look at all these guys getting at me because I made it. Look at all the stuff that we've been through, baby crying in a Mercedes, screw a jail call, I was just playing. Now this is Young Thug's response to Mariah breaking up with him because the news wrote, Young Thug was eavesdropped on speaking about the interrogation and jail calls at a music event last night. Heard saying, quote, I didn't even know they was filming me that whole time, man. I just lost my girl over this, which is referring to the academics post of Young Thug on the phone with his side chick talking about kids and whatnot. Damn, man can't even have a side piece.
Hello.
Sam, what you doing?
That's it laid down. My heart beating.
You at home?
Yeah, I'm at home.
What's up with you, baby? I miss your picture.
I don't know. I wasn't expecting your call. So, my heart is beating fast right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy that I make you feel like that for sure.
Crazy.
I wonder what your heart gonna do when I see you.
Oh my God, I don't know. Know what I would do. Oh my gosh. You said what?
I wonder what you're gonna do when I see you.
I have no idea. Oh my gosh.
As Mariah would confirm the breakup with Young Thug when Young Thug tweeted, chapter ended. He even tweeted, my baby, I was wrong and I'm sorry for what I put you through. You deserved better from me. Thank you for everything and I'll do anything to make this work. You showed me what love is and I hope that I haven't lost you forever. Everybody leave her out of this, please. She's just a girl and I feel bad about all of this. Please give her peace. However, it's what Young Thug rapped in his next verse which made Lil Baby react. Thug would rap the lyrics, wham, pick up the phone, talk to me, it's Spider, taught you everything you know about this, we for lifers, Rat's already winning, don't let this divide us, you're a real guy, you do real and hide it, gave a couple of guys on this case $75,000, helping with their lawyers and never spoke about it, I wish the world knew everything, but this resulted in a reaction no one saw coming. The news wrote, Wolfpack Global Music, a label connected to Lil Baby, claims that he is retiring from music, alongside the IG post confirming it. This all stemmed for working with a rat, essentially trying to ruin his rap career. As the news wrote, an alleged leaked jail call from Young Thug has surfaced where he's calling QCP a rat and he speaks on Lil Baby working with him.
He did the same thing P did. Stood up in court. Man, that was wham, that what you'll ever get too, rocking with a rat. And you be preaching about that too, man. You can't do that, man. That's a fact, bro. A rat, bro. I understand all that help put you on. Listen, man. A rat, I don't give what help. That give me $1 million. Man, you're a rat. Whatever you talking about. Imagine telling them niggas still beat the Kato.
Shortly after this leaked online, a very awkward encounter between Lil Baby and Young Thug happened at a music event. as it's important to remember, Lil Baby had two people with him on the come up in the music industry, Young Thug and Gunna, who has now both become snitches. But after the release of Young Thug's new song, he would drop some sneak information for that snitching video, revealing the truth.
Yo, I just want to know where all the energy at. The Young Thug situation, I stood quiet 2 days just watching it play out. Watching what excuses the people come up with. Every day, every year, every time I come out, y'all move the goalposts further. Oh, nah, bro, it's different. No, it's different, bro. It's different. You told, like, before 12 in the afternoon. Like, that's a forbidden rule. You can't do that. No, bro, it's okay, bro, because he told after 3, like, bro, it's so easy. They tell you have the right to remain silent. Anything used against you could be used in a court of law, whatever the case is. You have the right to call an attorney right now. You spoke for 2 hours. 2 hours. It's me, the horse. Like, I'm not saying that. Y'all heard what y'all heard. Where's all the energy at? Why hear everybody quiet? Why Lil Baby, 21 Savage's Future? Why ain't I saying nothing?
Many in the rap industry agreed with what 6ix9ine said, like the video if you do as well. But this also got the attention of YSL Mondo. He would speak on the Young Thug snitching video, revealing that not only is there a YSL group chat that every single YSL member now has left, but he also gave an insight of somebody in the YSL camp.
I just beat him off a Rico. Come home, still talking about, oh, rat, bro, that's God. That ain't nothing but God biting you back in your bro, cause you probably been thankful that you just beat a life sentence in a Rico and came home and minded your business and been humble. But instead you still coming out pushing the rat narrative, bro, and all that, this, that, and the third. Now look, he came back and bought your bitch. But that ain't the key. The thing is too though, he brainwashed people. He still got motherfuckers on there talking about, and y'all heard it with y'all own ears. You got motherfuckers AI, it did that and the third, and oh, he ain't rat on nobody. Bro, if you sit down with 12 and bust out and say these words, if y'all talking about like Gunna ratted from saying yes ma'am, you mean to tell me this not making a rat by saying shit? They said Rosco the bust up, and then a nigga Rosco did 10 years behind it, and you just got on the internet talking about didn't rat on you? Boy, so brainwashed, it's sickening. Y'all need daddy figures, and y'all just be sitting back waiting on something good, waiting on something to happen. Like, yeah, I'm gonna stick around, maybe they'll put me on, maybe I can get some out. Roscoe, you the worstest. Twin, you worse than the rat itself. You did 10 years, twin, behind Roscoe. You did 10 years behind me, brother. And you just come on the internet and didn't tell on you when everybody just heard this man say your name a few times. You feel me?
With Young Thug's rap career now crumbling down, Huey Rosco came out trying to save him. It reads, Huey Rosco addresses Young Thug, supposedly telling on him in an interrogation video.
Politic, man, Jeff, clean as Listerine, man, clean as Ivory soap, you feel what I'm saying? I done the time, I did that. That's what you supposed to do. When you go in interrogation room, that's what you do. He told you, man, we say the Wayne Carter, what's wrong with you? You feel what I'm saying? No, a statement is this right here. Lineup selective. That's him. He did that. He didn't do that. He did what a taxpaying citizen do. A real street. Kept it solid. Kept it overly real. You feel what I'm saying? Really tried to pull me out the hole. So I don't know. You feel what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to the PR now, y'all don't remember when I was locked up. Now, let me just show you how the PRs and the internet selective politic. You know what I mean? We're gonna keep it real. When I was locked up and Jeff was locked up, we went viral when they was like, that's the type of friend you want. He was like, man, Rosco ain't told y'all that thing. Yeah, that's the beauty there. That's the right thing. You feel what I'm saying? Like all those, everybody is in the stateroom, in the interrogation room, and they gave statements.
But weirdly, after 20 minutes, Young Thug would reply to Rosco, they didn't play my interrogation video in court because I helped my brother. #ratware. Making some fans believe that Young Thug paid Huey Rosco to come out and say this, trying to save his career. YSL Woody believed the exact same thing, and he wasn't going for it. He would then call out Rosco for a secret that he's been hiding.
And Pee-wee, don't forget about that story when you said it out your own mouth. How you did with that trans. Pee-wee Roscoe, you know well not to mention me, boy. You know I ain't got no sense. I ain't got no damn screws in my head, boy. You remember we was at the Sky House? Me, you, and Thug was sitting in the car, and that damn swap past, and Thug tapped you and said, Pee Wee, what's up with that? And you told Thug how you stuck your lean up in it. Don't get me started.
This resulted in Young Thug making the biggest mistake of his life. He would hop on IG Live crashing out against rappers who are dissing him, but this would end up breaking his probation agreement.
I ain't even talk about these fake guys and fake houses with these pools you can get put out of in the next 2-3 years and all that cheese. We ain't even finna talk about none of that. Like, none of that is the topic of, I guess. Yeah, your spot out right now. You gonna put it on Instagram. I bet your put it on Instagram at your house out. On God, you blocked from your page. I'm on your, I'm following your, I'm on your from my fake page. Can't about to black me. I still see it. You post a picture. That ain't me on that picture. Lane green. The whole world been thinking that too, man. I'm finna say gonna say something about that, man. That ain't me with that skirt on that with that hat. Man say he got more hits than me and Kendrick. Bro, your ain't got more hits than Kendrick, and you ain't damn sure ain't got more hits or anthems than me. You hard. Why you tripping? And I ride past your house for sale sign up. Now you done went and took your whole money and put down on that goddamn house out there, man. And you couldn't finish paying it off. Now the lady that came took her shit back. Now your stupid gotta sell it.
This would break Young Thug's probation agreement. The news wrote, the state of Georgia has filed a motion to revoke Young Thug's probation and send him back to jail, which resulted in a viral tweet reading, Benzino calls out the system for leaking Young Thug's private jail calls, saying that it's designed to bait him in while on probation. He believes the government purposely leaked them without watermarks to sway the public's opinion, which comment down below if you agree.
What I'm more surprised at and more kind of pissed off at is how the is this even constitutional that a prison, which is part of the system, right, can leak private phone calls. I don't, that it blows me. How did that happen? Now they're saying, well, who leaked them? Somebody had to get money for them. Nah, because there's no watermark on them. If TMZ bought them, you can best believe TMZ's watermark will be all over that. There's no watermark. I guarantee the government's leaking them because they know what they're doing. They know, let me tell you something, from the feds to City Hall to the mayor to the governor, they all got a communications department where they have hired staff that all they do is look at social media for various reasons. That's it. And us as a community and culture, we just give them everything they want. It's easy.
This would end up getting the attention of DJ Academics, who would give the truth behind the YSL situation. Sure, the jail calls leaked and the snitching video did as well, but at the end of the day, the members in YSL are millionaires and they're still trying to prove to us they're gangster.
You know, I like all this YSL. I like Thug, I like Gunna. I'm gonna like him before, I'm gonna like him after. But I'm gonna tell you what they got wrong at. They've been propagating the street free code. These are millionaires. Millionaires made it from the bottom, but they're obsessed with trying to portray the image that they're the realest street ever. I just seen Woody put up a post. He says, no, I'm not okay. Huh? Since when is street is sounded like little white girls Karen? Everybody in that situation need therapy, and the reality why they all need therapy is because they made it. When YSL was known by you and me, YSL was lit. It's popping. But they weren't happy with all the money and all. They still want to propagate the same. Then as soon as Johnny Law come, they don't want to do it no more. They start thinking about their mamas, their sisters, their kids. Never seen something like that. It's the first time I've seen gangsters need therapy.
With Young Thug wanting so bad to prove everyone that he's still a gangster, no matter what leaked online, this is where something interesting happened. Right when the Thug jail calls started leaking online, it was when Young Thug called out a woman police officer, the same officer Gunna made his plea deal with.
What Young Thug did to have and this is how you know this 4 p.m. is real. Young Thug posted the woman. This is Marissa Vivierdo. He said, biggest liar in the DA office. He posted her, okay? And then he also reposted, all my homies hate Vivierdo. Now, this is someone who is a officer of the law. This is someone who is a government official. When you do that and you're under probation, the government is gonna be like, oh, are you sending a smoke signal that people should hurt this woman? That's why they're doing a motion to revoke his shit. Why did he do this? Because she's testifying in the OMF case, and she's basically saying, yo, OMF and 4PF, Lil Baby and them, they're beefing and is dying, and indictments finna come down.
However, with the release of Young Thug's new song, Man I Miss My Guys, it's an extended version of his other release just last week, where Young Thug released his first response track titled Closing Arguments. In these lyrics, he breaks down his own snitching allegations, revealing the truth of who is actually a snitch in YSL. Man I Miss My Guys is the apology song, while Closing Arguments is the dissing song. Young Thug begins that song rapping, Gunna a rat, yak a rat, laying it out on the line that those are the two true snitches of YSL. But this would get the attention of Wack 100, who said because Young Thug dropped this track thinking he's sweet, he's gonna release the 2-hour phone call of Young Thug dissing Drake.
Hey, Wack, do you think it's over for Thug, man?
Yeah, we're gonna make sure that we still got about 2 more hours of content. We already sent Drake to 28 minutes in his head. We been over him. I told him.
Wait. There's a 28-minute.
Listen what I'm trying to tell you, Act. I told the Pee-wee on your channel. I came on being humble. You know me. I said, oh, you speak for Thug? Then it's on. I'm about to over him. I told him that. The next day, it been on. And we not gonna stop.
But it's what Young Thug said next in the lyrics, where he rapped in quote, can't compare no one to me, bro, you know. There's real rats around this place, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I did what I did, trying my best to help my brother. Got in a situation that he was in, and I got no regrets for a fact, which got the attention of YSL Mondo. Mondo claims that Young Thug is the one who started all of the snitching in YSL. He was the main reason there was a YSL Rico case, but comment down below what you believe.
Didn't the Lil Wayne tour bus happen before Nut got, before any of that happened, before anybody else told him? You the first to tell, buddy. You the first going on the talking to the police. Facts. That was way before the goddamn before Nut got in some more. So you mean to tell me, buddy, you was the first, you the reason why the Rico started. And I ain't finna keep beating around the bush. You the reason why the Rico started, buddy. Let's keep it real. Come on, man. Let's keep it real. But you the reason why the Rico started.
But Young Thug would end up reacting to YSL Mondo. He would end up tagging in the official Closing Arguments music video on Twitter a jail call where Young Thug is clear as day saying Gunna is the reason the YSL case turned Rico.
He gave the jurors the agreement that it's a gang. He said YSL is a gang, and he know people in this on this trial who committed crime in furtherance of the gang. That means you did it. You saying, you see what I'm saying? You don't know nobody on this case. Yeah. That's a lie. That's a full-blown lie. I know individuals right. on this case that committed crimes in furtherance of the gang. Like you committed just so you can say slime big. Like that's real. That's what Rico is. That's Rico. So if you get found guilty on Rico, you really you got a light up, and you are 100% light. You don't know nobody on the case. I ain't ever committed no crime. Duke ain't committed no crime. Yak ain't committed no crime. Them the only 3 people you know on this case. Ain't now one of them committed no crime. So who the f you talking about? You know YSL members on this case that committed crimes in furtherance of the gang. You just made it a Rico case. You just made it a case.
But this is where something very interesting happened. Right after Young Thug replied to Mondo, sneak dissing him on Twitter, another new jail call will be leaked. It was announced Young Thug calls out Lil Durk from behind bars. Knowing what's been said about Thug in the interrogation room and in different jail calls, is it safe to assume that he also shared information about Durk's team OTF committing a crime? As with this leaking moments after he dissed YSL Mondo, some believe Mondo is the one leaking it all.
What's up with the boy Durk? You with the boy Durk?
Yeah.
You need to make. You need to make that. I don't know. I did a lot of players for the boy too though. When the boy career went where it supposed to be, man, Pluto. I was really like locked in with him, like get really with him. But I don't know. He acting a little different. I don't like that, man.
What you mean?
Like
what he?
I done sent him a few songs. He just like I know for sure going right up. He just got them taking their time, go to
man,
4-5 days, 10 days later, just like that little type like, man, you got going on, man.
Yeah.
You know,
I already know what you mean.
Like, man, It's too much for you, man. Watch out.
Yeah.
He did that to
Damn,
Milan
this shit
album, so
dropped.
yeah, one of them on
For real?
Milan album. Yeah. He sent a
On the
song
pump.
for Milan album. Yeah, he sent a song for it. Then goddamn, when it's time to clear the song, he don't clear the song. So the song didn't make the album.
He ain't clear.
Man, didn't clear it. Didn't clear the song.
What you mean ain't clear the song?
Yeah, he did. He worked that one. Then you get on the internet, keep talking about thug this and that, man. Cut that cap.
Where this would get the attention of an OTF member, which read, Chicago rapper Lil Durk's OTF associate, OTF twin, reacts to Atlanta rapper Young Thug speaking on Durk in a leaked jail call, saying, quote, that boy on them phones gossiping like a girl. I'll never trust a guy that put on makeup and a dress. But this didn't settle well with Young Thug. He would respond back, all y'all new dudes in OTF just know that I'm the one who sent Brian Steele to help him out on my dime. But it's very clear Young Thug's relationship with Lil Durk is very strong, and it meant a lot to him, as moments after, Young Thug's own sister would come out to speak, where it was written, Young Thug's sister says, people are calling him a snitch just because they know that he can't come to Atlanta. She says, we've been putting belt to everyone, that's why everyone's clicked up.
Don't be on the internet acting like my brother just and y'all know my brother ain't dead. On the internet acting like y'all just my brother. You know for a fact y'all doing it because he can't come back to Atlanta. Yeah. Don't do this. Don't click up. Do all this because they know he can't come back to Atlanta. That the only thing it is, he can't come back here. All that spit. Spit on who? Man, we gonna lay right back to A. Now we been putting belt. That's why everybody clicked up.
However, it was this moment where fans began to notice who was leaking all of the snitching audios. Academics wrote, Gunna been sitting on these jail phone recordings for a minute. Right now is the right time to drop them to further prove Ralo's point that Young Thug putting everything against everyone. Gunna might be a genius, he played his hand smart, where he would then even double down on a live stream.
I'm almost certain Gunna's team is leaking it to his fan pages. I'm almost certain, okay? I know they're not going to agree to it, right? But I'm almost certain that Gunna's lawyers pulled, because yes, when you're in the case, you don't have to go through a Freedom of Information Act or anything like this, and some of these things would even be available, or it could be challenged if you try to do a FOIA on it. But it appears all of these things may have been gotten from maybe somebody who was in the case that would request them, and it could have been something for the nature of an appeal or something like that, so the courts are going to give it up because you're a defendant. So for me, I can't tell why there is, like, where's Gunna's calls? Like, we want to hear Gunna's calls, right? And by the way, you could tell maybe they were both doing it to each other. There's a time where Thug actually says he has been having his lawyers review Gunna's call, and Gunna is on the phone talking to a girl saying, I love you, I'm gonna come home soon. And he basically even thinks that Gunna got out of jail early because he wanted, which, bruv, if that's the case, the streets is cooked.
Where interestingly enough, only 30 minutes after Academics revealed it was Gunna, an audio would be leaked to 21 Savage talking to Young Thug about Gunna.
Type. I ain't finna say nothing about you on the internet. I ain't finna let the world know I ain't with you until just say so.
But you know,
that's what
like,
they supposed to did. Like,
but ain't nobody
trying to go at him to get clout. Yes, they have. Durk
said something to him, but that's it. Like, Wham ain't doing all this shit. Like,
Wham unfollowed him.
Yeah, but I mean, that's just that little boy. That ain't really saying that to no. Yeah, that's just like, damn, I'm disappointed, bro.
Yeah, but that's still.
But guess what, though? That makes
your
you.
Position is, bro.
But
I ain't saying they wrong. I'm just saying.
Yeah, they jumped.
Plus, they had a conversation with you for they anything.
Yeah, but
I look at it.
Wham did though. I talked to Wham, so we get on the phone. Hey, you told Buddy them do that? All right, he's like, all right, stay less. Same shit. I'm talking off top. Soon it happens.
This would get the attention of Charleston White, who would say that he is making it his own personal mission to not allow Young Thug to get out of this, confirming that this will be the downfall of the YSL rapper, but comment down below if you believe it too.
Say, listen, I prophesied this. Right now, say TCV is looking at all these old videos. I told y'all Young Thug will go tell it. I told y'all.
I'm always willing to bet with any rapper. If they keep Young Thug locked up 6 more months in the conditions he in, he'll tell to get out of jail too. They keep him 6 more months. Locked up in them conditions like that there. He'll tell to get out of jail too. He about ready to break.
I told y'all, I am the new prophet. I thought, man, what is he doing talking? A 2-hour interrogation And you mad that Yak got it. You mad at Gunna. Gunna don't have no interrogation tape. And everybody mad at Gunna. This is what I tell y'all, hip-hop is fake.
However, Charleston was not done here. He would then double down, saying that he's about to destroy Young Thug.
Say, listen, Atlanta, I know y'all love Thug, and I love y'all. But y'all just bear with me. I'm finna destroy Young Thug. He will not be able to rap no more. Would it? Be quiet. Ralo, you know they wrong for how they did you. Lil Baby, you might as well stop hanging with Thug. Gunna, don't talk. Just stay back. Let me get this. I got y'all. Can't nobody beat me. I'm finna destroy. Swear to God. Thanks. Come on now. Don't.
This resulted in a tweet going viral reading, Young Thug came out of jail, burnt down bridges, released zero good music, then got exposed for being a rat. Tough scenes. As shortly after, we would see an IG live from Ralo, 6ix9ine, Wack 100, and DJ Academics. These four would reveal the honest truth of the situation.
And get what? On that call, I never even told you he turned Wham against P, or he turned Wham against all these other different people that he did. But however, you have found out it came off the phone call. But guarantee ain't going for that line. Should be shunned just like us. The judge had shunned them. Now the streets need to shun that. Guess what? That's what I'm telling you. The thing about sitting down there, coming on here lying, playing them, yeah, you telling your ass the truth. Just like I stand up, don't like that tell the truth. He hiding behind these motherfuckers masks. But get what? A mask gotta come off. You ain't gonna be able to keep that motherfucking mask on forever. You ain't gonna be able to keep throwing rocks and hide your hand. This is karma.
Where 6ix9ine would then speak his own thoughts, which had the entire chat agreeing with him. But if you agree, like the video.
Young Thug came home and said, yo, buddy, a rat. Stop acting like we cool. Made another excuse. Nah, but his music fire. I thought I said when he come home and say that Gunna told, y'all was gonna be like, all right, now everybody, you see how every time it's something, every time?
And we like Thug though, man. Like somebody, yo.
Thug told, bro.
What?
He told before Gunna, 2015. Told, and this was crazy. Got caught with 2 or 3 sticks in L.A. Now I'm trying to figure out where them cases went. He got coming out the Lowe's Hotel, the same hotel where Yo Gotti them had that bang out. Remember that bang out happened? Got caught in the Sprinter with 2 or 3 sticks. We ain't heard about that case. This was back then. He told my, and like Ralo said, what conversations did you have since then?
But this would end up raising one very important question. Many wanted to know, if Gunna snitched in the YSL case, why is he still signed to YSL? It was later revealed by Academics, Young Thug is getting royalties from Gunna for the rest of his life.
Gunna got out. You gotta remember, Thug is running this label from behind jail. Thug wanted this off the fucking label. There's a lot of paperwork there, and also you gotta realize they're not gonna release somebody from their contract because they snitched. They're gonna say, we're gonna make money off the snitch. We don't do that. I'll give you a little bit more tea. All that told by Boss and Richie told, Future wouldn't do a record with him, but Future wouldn't drop him. You see how it's business at the end of the day. And I had these conversations with people that worked with the new regime over at 300/Atlantic, and they said, yo, what's probably gonna happen is that his contract is gonna get moved. So he won't be YSL. But no, in the history of time, we don't care what you do, they're not letting you go. They'll optically take you off the label, but they're never gonna say, we don't want percentage points on money you make.
This would result in YSL Woody reacting, saying that this is what Young Thug does, and he would end up warning Lil Baby and 21 Savage to stay out of Young Thug's current problems, or else if he goes down, Thug will bring them down with him.
Told them that Gunna, but it was going over their head. It was going over their head because why? Ain't street. This ain't who they pretend to be. I said, leave Gunna alone. Gunna didn't do nothing wrong. Go look at Thug's interview. They said, why you didn't sign Lil Baby? Thug said, because I didn't want to pull Lil Baby in my. Hey, Lil Baby, I know you might be watching, partner. Got nothing to do with you. Get your money. Hey, we need somebody to win, buddy. It can't be you. Stay out of it. Hey, 21, y'all, stay out of it. Hey, cause get what, bro? One thing I know about a nigga that ain't got nothing to lose, he gonna take everybody down with him. Trust me, when it's time for a to stand up, he gonna stand up. They can say what they want to say about me. They can say what they want to say about me. But I ain't did what nobody forced me to do.
21 Savage would even take Woody's advice, as it was announced that 21 Savage just unfollowed Young Thug on Instagram. He is saying this because he's been manipulated by Young Thug in the past. Academics wrote, YSL Woody says Young Thug never paid for a lawyer for him in all of those interrogations, and that he used to defend Young Thug because he was under manipulation.
There's no way you supposed to be in the interrogation room without no lawyer. That goes back to the beginning. That man got all this money. He's supposed to take care of all y'all. He's supposed to make sure all y'all were good. But, it ain't his job to do that. That's me. I'm defending him. It ain't his job to make sure, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm so blinded. I'm so manipulated. It ain't his job to, you know what I mean, do that. You know what I mean? We didn't know what we were getting ourselves into. Because if we knew what we were getting ourselves into, we would have never been in that. We would have never been in that at the beginning. I wouldn't. I didn't respect a lot of stuff. Still don't.
However, Woody wasn't the only person manipulated by Young Thug, because so was Ralo. Ralo argues his entire rap career was ruined because of Young Thug. He said, quote, well, I lied to the feds for real, and you still called Lil Baby and told him to cut me off because I wasn't right. So now you're gonna have to go through what me and Gunna went through, and we're still waiting on that gospel album, which is Ralo mocking Young Thug for tweeting, if you're a rapper and you rat, you just gotta go gospel, but also exposing Young Thug for what he does. He's done this before, calling rappers all out to avoid one certain person. Like when he was in jail, he called out rappers telling them all to avoid Gunna, trying to ruin his career.
The streets are so atrocious. Young Thug told everybody that Gunna was a snitch. I'm telling you this, I don't give a if you believe me. That's what he sent to. Or he sent a message to Durk, Baby. There's a few other rappers, I just won't call their names. Just because some of them just told me in privacy. All of them rappers start not fucking with Gunna, speaking out, they're chilling away. Thug got out, Gunna kinda hot. Ain't like you're trying to really like jump and work with Gunna, but